Right, it's morning, so the runners will be walkers once again.
Lovely. So what
I
I want
need
to
leather, and I need food. We both need food quite
yeah.
badly,
Well,
actually.
that's a scavenger thing, I guess.
Well, at this point,
or a hunter thing.
it's more likely to be a trader thing right now.
Yeah, that's a good point. So, are you wanting to just take the chips down to the trader, or shall I do that?
Yeah, sure. I can go ahead and do that if you'd like. Okay. Well, in that case, there is a little pit that I've dug down to dirt layer, so it
Yep.
shouldn't be too hard to gather more dirt. In fact, I am stood over by it right now. By
Quite a few
lumberjack as well.
zombies around at the moment.
Yeah, there was a mini horde. We just didn't deal with it because it was night time, so.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Dunk. Crotch shot. And another crotch shot.
Oh, my stamina's so bad. I can see all these like tasty looking buildings, and I'm like, I'm sure we'll eventually find what we need in them.
It's just whether you can afford to spend the time right now to do it.
Yeah.
Did you want to gather materials, or were you going to be doing something else?
I was going to gather some. You said come and dig dirt.
Here you go. Yeah, there's a shovel. That will be.
At least the shovel was a good find.
Oh yeah, that was an amazing find. To be fair.
Why can't I pick it
up? Can you not pick it up off the floor?
There we are. I just wasn't getting the right angle on it for some reason. I got it now.
Okay. I noticed that it's a zombie just over there, so I'm probably going to go and kill that one. But this area should be okay. You might want to dig a better ramp so that you can see over the ramp a little bit better.
Yeah.
How are you doing for food, by the way?
Not great.
Okay.
I'm on 42.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go and try and get some money and then go and see if I can't buy us some food. If only, again, if only the hunting was a little bit better in this biome, but it's really never going to be.
Yeah.
Fortunately, it does not cost any stamina to use your bow. So we can use that all we want.
Yeah, which is quite good.
Grabbing a milk from over here.
I
stood up a little bit too early. The snowberries are available. Again, we were only talking about those earlier, but definitely
yes, that's a good point. I could even probably scavenge a couple from around here.
Okay, yeah, I'm proper starving now. If I've got enough eggs, I'll set up some eggs to boil.
That would be good, yeah.
It does use up the jars, but it's not the worst thing.
Can't even find snowberries now.
Level 12, not too bad.
Used to be snowberries everywhere.
I know, right? I could pick up the next level of Master Chef. Might allow me to make some better food. I will grab it just on the off chance that it unlocks something I can make with what we've got.
Yeah.
But I have no particular faith in that being the case. We'll see.
Yeah. Oh, of course, now I've lost my pit.
Yeah, and I do apologize. I haven't really made it that easy to find, did I?
That's okay.
Can make baked potatoes if we had any. I don't think we do, though.
No.
I can make boiled eggs, so I will. Also make some boiled water. In fact, I can make a lot of boiled water. Grab everything into my inventory and just see what I can do. Let's boil the murky water. vegetable stew. No, we really need to get a farm up and running, honestly, for most of this. I can make corn on the cob, but again, I need bottled water for it. So most of the things that we can make are going to consume
our water.
Our water supply.
Yeah.
Not so much the water supply itself, but the jars that we use for it, which is annoying.
Yeah.
Oh well. Right, I'm cooking some more eggs. They're not great, but they'll stave off starvation. And I'll do my best to find more.
Okay, how are we doing for water? I'm really thirsty as well now.
I've got 24 bottles going to be going on there in just a moment.
Yeah, I need to pop back and sort of grab something, I think.
Yeah, of course. Right. I'm going to head off and see if I can do any trading. We'll keep the football helmet because that is actually super useful later on.
Yeah.
And they're hard enough to find. I'll sell one. No, I'll keep one hunting rifle. I'll take 3 pistols with me to sell, though. And see what we can do. We might be able to get everything we need. If we're lucky.
If we're lucky.
Yeah.
Because it's very hard.
And corn seeds. And some chrysanthemum seeds. This chrysanthemum aren't going to make any kind of food stuff, but...
yeah, I've got a bunch of snowballs, so that would be good for water.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I'll be back in a bit then.
Yeah, a lot of snowballs and not a lot of dirt.
Yeah, you've got to go down to the dirt layer. That's why I said to use the pit that I dug.
Yeah.
It had been
right, I need to go. I need to go
layer.
lower. Then I need to make sure I'm not just getting snowballs. Oops.
It should be really obvious. The color is very different. Damn it! When did I lose my torch? I was sure I'd made a spare torch, but apparently I have not. I'm actually going to have to come back and grab that so I can go back out, because right now the temperature is just not unsafe for me.
Yeah.
A bit of wasted time, but I suppose it's not too bad. We've still effectively got 2 full days and 1 full night before the horde arrives. And this would not be the latest that I've left it to make a serious start on a horde base.
Yeah.
Genuinely, it's quite far from the latest I've ever left it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cook up all the remaining eggs I've got as well, because I do have a couple more. Got 5 more on me. I'm back to hungry again.
I know. Getting hungry so fast.
It's because we're cold all the time.
Yeah.
We have made it a little bit harder for ourselves with this.
We've made it, yeah, extremely hard.
Still, I maintain this is better than the wasteland biome.
Yeah, probably is.
Did you eat any of the eggs, by the way?
No, I didn't see any of the eggs.
They were in the fireplace.
I know, I was looking in the cooking chest. Sorry, I'm only up the road. I was just literally looking to see if I could find anything in a couple of the trash bags that are outside. Nothing useful,
no
though.
worries. No worries. Ah, damn it. Unfortunately, it's quite easy to hit the hotkey and accidentally craft more than you meant to.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I'm still starving, but I'm heading out with a inventory full of gubbins, so hopefully I'll be able to buy some stuff. Selling the pistols will make us a bit of cash. And yeah, if we spend another day scavenging, we may have to just accept that we're going to have to fortify a building rather than building a base.
Yeah.
Which is still definitely an option. And some of these areas look like food factories, so you know,
yeah,
they don't have a high chance of there being some food in them. But on that note, snowberry. To give you an idea of what a snowberry is like, it'll give you a tiny bit of max stamina, but there's a 1% chance of food poisoning. Snowberries can easily be mistaken for blueberries, but are only borderline edible. Indeed. Nom nom nom. Grab a couple more. That's about as many as I'll eat in one go.
Yeah, you don't want to eat too many at once.
Yeah, 3 is about the most that I would risk. Now, please, Trader Jen, I need food. There's a couple of places around here that I may hit, I guess. Certainly possible.
What's this?
Alright, now Trader Jen should have a vending machine. There we are. Chilled drinks, not exactly what I want. It's got a couple of cans though, lamb rations. 60 tokens each though.
Yeah, there's a lot of money for...
Hello, Jen. Right, first and foremost, food. You've got cans of pasta and eggs. Yeah. A decent amount of ammo we can purchase. The can of pasta is really one of the only things you've got there. Puffer coat would be amazing. Would you like to buy? You'll buy the pistol for 6.
If there's blueberry plants, do they have to be ripe for you to be able to get them?
Where are you looking at that?
I'm in a field in the town, full of blueberry plants.
You should be able to just gather them. Yeah, go for it.
Can I just dig them up?
Yeah, you shouldn't even need to dig them. You should just be able to pick them up. There's a hooded sweatshirt here I'm going to buy.
I can't pick them up. I don't know if they're maybe not ripe or something.
Punch them with your fist.
Just... Oh, is that the way I do it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, blueberries. Loads of blueberries. And loads of potatoes.
Oh, that's amazing. May be able to make some blueberry pie then. That might be bang on what we need. Okay, well, I brought a hooded sweatshirt, which is better than my BDU top, but only just slightly. Well, actually, no, it's quite a lot better, but it's not as good for staying warm, staying cool in a warm environment. Still, it's a bit better than.
And a skull cap as well, so that might be a bit better hat for me than my baseball cap.
I'm gonna go ahead and buy as much of the decent food as I can.
Yeah, that's 12 cold resist on that skull cap. Nice. Right,
I've got some more food. How desperate are you right now?
Probably a little starving, but let's see. I am at 41 food.
Okay, well you're a little ways off now, so I'm gonna have to come through the town in order to get to you.
No, don't worry about coming to me. I'll come back. Now, where was that potato field? I didn't know to punch the potatoes.
Now, as you can see, hubcaps around the military base. It should stand to reason then that this is a bad place. Super bad.
Super bad place.
Yeah. Don't play with the landmines. It is far better to just sneak your way in if you can, and then just kill everything from relative safety. Seems. Oh no. Ouch. That is unfortunate.
What?
I can't get away. I'm basically stuck.
Oh no. Where are you?
I'm glitched in a bunch of stuff. I'm going to go down. There's not much I can do about it. I can't move. I am actually stuck in a weird glitch between 2 sandbags.
Oh no, and, I don't think I'm going to be able to come and help.
No, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Yeah.
I have no idea what was going on there, but I tried to kind of snake through a bunch of sandbags, and it just glitched me
I'm
onto them.
so sorry. That sucks when it's a glitch, when it's not even like really your fault, you know.
You barely made it yet again. I'm kind of glad that happened in a way because I could illustrate what happens when you die, and
Yes.
that is the game kind of writes it out as, well, you almost died, but you were saved. But now all my attributes are down. But that was a massively annoying thing to
Yeah.
happen. But there was no way out
On the
of it.
plus side, I found 55 blueberries and 59 potatoes.
Cool.
So that'll keep us going for a little while longer.
Not very long, but it will definitely take the edge off.
Yeah.
But it does suck enormously that I just used a bunch of food items just before dying like that.
Yeah, because you were like, you would have got back all your food at that point.
No, you don't get it all back. I don't think you get any food back. I think you just start food and stamina. Food. No, actually, no. My food and water is the same, but my health got fully regenerated on the plus side. But my stats are all down now.
On the plus side, I am now up to 34 heat resist, whereas I was at 21 before because I found a hat.
On the plus side, when you die, you can get all of your backpack items back.
Hurrah.
Now, I've no idea where... Oh, there you are. There's one of them. No idea where the zombies would have been. I could have pulled out my gun. And for those who are possibly wondering, well, why didn't you? If I'd pulled my gun out here, the problem would have gone a million times worse. There was a small chance that it was just one zombie. But when I saw there was 2 or 3, I was going to die no matter what I did. So... especially where I was glitched, because I couldn't move off that sandbag. If I pulled my gun out, shot it a bunch, I may have killed the immediate zombies, but I probably would have run out of ammo before this area ran out of zombies to throw at me because of all the noise I was making.
Yeah.
So, as a direct result, it was just easier to take the death.
What a shame.
Let's take you out. There is a pain with military zombies, because they are wearing helmets.
Yes.
Damn it. Oh, it wouldn't be so bad if the military zombies would get caught on these things as well. Before you think, oh my lord, did it actually get caught on it? Well, yes, it did. Okay, I feel a little bit like the universe just righted itself somewhat. It's okay. Nothing is particularly bad if it's fair, and that does seem like a fair bug if it affects everything. But before you think, I will simply lead the zombies over the mines. That is wise. Up until the point that the mine goes off, and then all of a sudden, all of the zombies nearby suddenly realize that the mine went off.
And then they're like, ha! Conga!
Yeah, bad things happen. That is a powerful arrow. My attributes are all kinds of messed up now, so I have to be cautious with the way that I engage. There we go. Any other zombies? Obvious ones. There's a zombie dog over here. Let's take you out before you become a problem.
Get some more dirt for you for your flagstones.
Any others that I can see easily? No. So that means I now need to make my way inside. Oh, there we are. It is always worth taking your time with a place like this and just slowly making your way in. On the plus side, we're not going to run out of feathers for the horde, so even if we are reduced to using bows to deal with the blood moon,
which it probably will be, it'll just be a case of getting some wood and some stone and just getting a ton of ammo together.
Got to make the sneak bonus count. Those headshots. I find it is generally with a military base like this, generally a wise idea just to work your way around the perimeter. Walking up the sandbags, yes, I realise that didn't quite serve me as well as I'd hoped just now, but...
But normally it works. If it doesn't glitch,
normally
it
it does. Just go around, kill everything out on the perimeter, then go inside. Only when you've removed everything else first. Now, what happened there with all of the arrows falling to the ground? That's because the body that they were attached to despawned. Got two here. Furthest one.
check if I can get out of the pit.
Just go for a sentinel shot there. That's a miss.
No,
Hello.
I'm hungry.
In the head. The problem here is I can't afford to just run away. Because there's a very good chance that they would chase me down and either chase me into a mine or walk into a mine themselves. And as I've mentioned, that's not really what I want. Oh, that was a good
Yeah.
one-shot headshot.
So you're having a bit of a time of it in that military camp then?
It's not too bad for the most part. Because I'm getting explosive headshots really often. And that is helping a lot. Could be a lot worse. That is a mine. Let's not play with that.
I take it baked potato is something that only you can make at the moment. I've got no MasterChef points.
Of plants, it looks like, just on the other side of the mine. Of the military camp, sorry, the mine. What am I talking
What's
about?
that? There's a load of plants there, did you say?
Yep. So
Nice.
I should be able to get us some more food as well.
Cool. As I say, I got a load of potatoes and stuff, so...
They look like potatoes, if I'm not grossly mistaken.
I dug up some more dirt as well.
Excellent.
Do you want me to do more stone? Sort of
Yes,
try and keep
stone,
equal
please.
stone to dirt, is it?
Yeah. You should be able to make the cobblestone yourself.
Yeah.
And since that doesn't benefit from any intelligence bonuses, there's no reason why
Yeah.
you would need to let me to be the one to do it. There we go.
Let me just start on that then.
And that is why I like to go around the perimeter completely. This is you'll get different sight lines on things like zombie dogs. With my low stamina would be quite a problem. Oh, hello. Oh dear, that was a bit of a mistake. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Not going to get the... Oh, I was going to say not going to get the headshot damage bonus, and then your head exploded. So, yeah, I guess I did it.
Hurrah!
I've not seen a mine on the inside trench before, but that does not mean that you won't find one. So I recommend not taking a chance. Also, that looks like it could be hiding something down there. Looks like it is hiding something down there. So let me break that open. Hello? That is not the right tool. Hello? Uh-oh. Need you to be dead. And that is a big problem. Because, oh, no. I need to stop this bleeding. Ah, zombie dogs. Such pain. Such pain. On the plus side, you haven't set off any mines.
Hurrah!
But on the downside, there are a lot of you, so... There we go. How you doing?
A little bit hungry. I keep eating the boiled eggs. I hope that's okay.
Yeah, of course. That's what I made them for.
And that's the last of them, though.
I won't be long before I get back. And then I can
That's
start...
fine, you can start cooking that food up that I found.
Yeah. Won't take me long. Okay. Let's get some more leather. There we go. Zombie dogs getting leather. So when you think about it, actually, you know, as much as I bemoan the wastelands, the vultures and the
Vultures
dogs...
and the dogs are good for stuff if you can kill them. But if not, then they will kill you.
Yeah.
And that will be
That's
terrible.
the problem, really. I got enough stamina. Oh, go. There we go. Level 13. All right. But since food is the big concern right now, we attempted to get some more fortitude and maybe grab more slow metabolism.
Yeah. I might do that on my next level as well. It seems such a shame because of like where we're living. It's like hard mode, really. Well, it's not really a shame because it's kind of an interesting challenge, but
It does have its ups and downs.
it's
Actually, I'm gonna grab Lucky
drawbacks.
Looter
Yeah, you
because I
might
am
get a bit
looting
luckier.
quite a lot. So right now, and I'm about to go into a fairly built-up area where there might be all sorts of good things for me to find. But I will be returning shortly.
Yeah, I'm trying to get as much cobblestone made as I can.
Excellent. Well, once you've got the cobblestone, you can start turning it into flagstone if you want, and start
Yeah, I
cladding the outside of
already
the...
am. Well, I'm not cladding, but
brilliant.
I am already making the flagstone.
Medical supplies. Got some vitamins, I believe. Okay, with that done, I think we're now at the point where we can start exploring inside here. Some bullets. We will probably find a lot of bullets in here. There's a lot of stuff that if I had the wrench, I could take apart for materials.
Well, there's loads of wrenches now, so take one with you all
Oh, do we?
times. Yeah.
Oh, wow, I didn't realize. Okay, that's pretty awesome.
There's at least 2, I think there might even be 3.
That would cause some noise if we hadn't already, at this point, realistically alerted everything that's here. There are still a couple.
Sometimes it's good to make noise. Sometimes you just want to
You want to
let
draw
everything
out.
to draw everything out of the buildings, because the last thing you want is everything to be in the buildings.
Yeah, it's a lot harder to deal with them when they're inside. Oh, hello. The cement here, by the way, if you got a shovel, is well worth collecting because cement is, well, A, you can use it to make concrete blocks, which are some of the
Very
better
durable, yeah.
building blocks. And B, you can sell them. It's not a bad sale good.
I'm just picking up stones
Most
off the
traders will
floor
take
because
a
they
lot.
don't take any stamina to like, pick up or very
Yeah, of course. Oh, there we go. Steel gloves.
Oh.
I mean, I'm going to be slow with this on, but it's much better armor. And steel boots. I lose a little bit of cold resistance from that, unfortunately. There's a desk safe up here that I'm not even going to try getting into. It is not enough of an importance for me to get into that right now.
Yeah, I've been
And
finding a
without the
lot of
sledge, it would
safes
take
around the
ages.
place, and even with the sledge, it takes ages because your stamina is so low. You do one swing with the sledge, and then you got to wait for your stamina to regen.
Well, we can now start the farm if we want to. Thankfully, I just found a garden hoe, and that was really the last thing that we needed.
Right, nice.
Because that is an iron item, which is why we had to go for the forge.
Yeah.
But now that we've got that, I can turn our seed into
Actual plants and start harvesting now.
actual plants.
Fantastic.
Start getting something back from all of that.
Yeah, so you
Bit
can
of a
turn
long
some of the
investment,
blueberries and some of the potatoes into seeds instead of just cooking them up.
Yeah. I make a point of doing that, though, of turning them into seeds straight away because it is so tempting.
Yeah.
If you're hungry, you just go ahead and use it as you have to make food straight away. Unfortunately, I wasn't really fast enough getting in here and cutting apart the dogs. That's a bit of a shame. as that means I've lost the leather. But
Ah.
I've already got the leather that I needed, so it's
Right, as long
not
as
a
you got what you needed, that's
loss.
fine.
Yeah. Okay. Knock. Let's take you out. I don't know what you're clinking on there, but... Ah! That was so almost me dead.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I was just distracted by another zombie. And I was congratulating myself on kind of exploding its head. All the while, a military zombie was sneaking up behind me.
Well, you know, it is very satisfying when you explode the head, so I can
It is.
understand your
Super not satisfying
predicament
dying,
there.
though.
Yeah.
As someone who's recently died, I do not want to do it again.
No.
There we go. I think the military base is, at this point, cleared. For what it's worth. I am encumbered by quite a lot.
I'm glad I took all those pack rat sort of levels.
Yeah. Do you get much from these?
Well, I need to take Lucky Looter because I just opened a duffel bag and got nothing out of it.
You get a lot of stuff back from cutting up these dead bodies. The corpse piles. I didn't realize you got that. But you get plastic back from the bags. Get rotten meat. You don't really care for that. Bones, nitrate powder, and fat. The fat in particular is the important one. Not that I really recommend using tainted fat to cook things, but this game, unlike Cataclysm, doesn't seem to care about the fat. The meat, yes. The fat, nah. Fat is fat is fat. As far as 7 Days to Die is concerned. And I'm not going to say no to that. Right now, my stamina is so low, though, that I'm finding it very hard to get anything, so I'm going to have to eat some ram rations. And following that, I'm going to drink some boiled water. And as my stamina increases, I'll probably eat one of the cans of pears as well. Yeah, I didn't realize that was something you could do, that you could harvest from those. That's pretty cool. But that is it. We have, or rather I've thoroughly explored the base now. So I'll leave this to its own devices for the time being. Eventually it'll start, it'll respawn, no doubt. There are still loads, and I really do mean loads of mines around it though. So don't trust it that I've cleared it out.
No, I won't. if I can even identify.
Yep, potato plants. You could replant on these fields if you didn't have a home.
Yeah.
That would be an option. Because they are ploughed fields.
Ah, right, the ones around the town.
Yeah.
I see.
However, we don't need to worry about that. What we need to worry about is getting a horde base together that's actually going to protect us from the horde.
Yeah, I've made 32 flagstone blocks so far.
Okay.
I'm getting there with it.
We only need one layer of cladding on the outside of the base, because then we'll replace the inside with the other one, which is a smaller surface area, so less cladding required. It'll still give us a... Oh, damn it. Really? You little scoundrel, you. Bloody vultures. Of course it was.
Yeah, just picking up... Oh, spring, really? That's all I get? Okay.
What did you just do?
I looted a car. I'm just running around the place picking up stones off the ground.
Yeah, it looks like we've got a water tower just down here as well. We've actually got several. 3 that I can see, 4 that I can see. So water won't be a problem for us. Ultimately, I'm not going to walk.
Oh, this place has an open door, so I could just like walk in and see if I can quickly loot anything.
You have to eat a can of pears. There we go. Right, okay. Heading on my way back now. I've managed to get 59 potatoes.
Seems to be what's in a field, to be honest, because
Yeah.
that's what I got when I...
It's going to take me a little while because I don't have enough stamina to walk for very long, unfortunately.
No.
But we are going to have plenty of food come for this day, basically. And it's only 4 o'clock, so we've got quite a lot of time
Yeah.
still.
I've got a low maximum health, apparently. Oh, gee, and no arrows left either.
Let me scrap that as it'll combine a little bit better. Yeah. There we go. I'm going to use another bandage, I think, to try and rise my max health a bit. Because I don't yet have the means to rise my max health naturally. My natural regen doesn't restore max health, it only restores health. And that's the way it's going to be for quite some time.
Yeah, until you're up to like level 4 or 5 of it, I think.
Yeah, I think it's actually I think it's level 3, but to get to level 3, you need many levels in Fortitude as well. So
yeah,
you know, at the very least, you're probably going to be investing 6 levels to just get that perk. So
okay,
it's quite
I
a
can
lot
at
of
least
time.
loot this basement. Mechanical parts, I don't need those. I need food and like stuff.
In before later on, we're like, all I want is mechanical parts.
Yeah, I
Why?
know. I know.
I'm almost back at our house. I'll pop on some baked potatoes. I'm tempted to spend some time setting up a field, but at the same time, I know that that would be time taken away from prepping for the horde base.
Yeah.
And right now, that's the higher priority. We can worry about food if we survive the horde.
Yes.
Could also drink some water just to speed up. Having any hydration, even if you're not strictly thirsty, will increase your stamina regen.
Yeah, I don't want to
So it's
do
definitely worth doing.
too much in this house because I don't want to... Like, it looked like an easy target because there was a little open door. I could just sneak in. I don't want to have to be bashing through doors and taking ages for things either.
No, that makes sense. I'm dropping off some items. I've got padded leather gloves, boots, hoods,
Nice.
a BDU top, which may or may not be better than what you've got.
Yeah, it depends because at the moment all I want is warmth. I'm not really too worried about armor compared to warmth.
Yeah. Got some vitamins now as well.
Nice.
Interestingly. So that should help out a little bit. Let's put some for the bellows.
A couple more eggs on the way, which is pretty nice.
Nails and... Need to make some glue. Because I need some duct tape. Right, drop off the cans.
So encumbered and I'm so hungry.
You need any help?
Nah, I'm right by the house. So I think this is our house. Yeah.
Need bottled murky water to make glue. Oh, that's fine. I can make it.
I thought I put some in the... Oh, maybe you made it into water.
Yeah, but it's fine. I can just make murky water out of snow. I guess we just don't boil it for as long.
Maybe. Oh, cool.
And with that, I'll be able to make the glue I need. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's plenty of warm clothes in there, or should be.
Wonderful. Right, I'm just going to pop some eggs in there and strawberries.
I'll make some baked potatoes shortly. Cooking pot required, that's fine.
The snowball should go in here as well.
Unfortunately, that does take a little bit of time to get done. Drop off the...
Yeah, I'm going to go start
garden hoe.
cladding the horde base.
Hi.
No, actually, I need something to eat first. I'm so hungry.
Give me a little bit of time because I've not been back long enough to
No, that's
prepare
okay.
everything yet.
That's okay.
There's cans of peas and pears in the thing, but I'll make a bunch of baked potatoes.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and I'll just straight up make 20 baked potatoes.
If I could just use a can of pears, that'd be fine.
Right, so, duct tape. Yeah. Bellows. There we go, making the bellows. And then for the forge, I need bellows, the pipe. I've already got this. No, I need a lot more soil actually. How much soil do you have right now, Sheelab?
I don't think I've got any left now. I think I've turned it all into cobblestone at this point, so I need to go back to soil collecting rather than...
Yep.
I do have 52 flagstone blocks, so I'm going to start cladding the outside of the horde base with.
Yeah, sure. There's baked potatoes now available.
Oh, fantastic. I will eat those. Nom nom nom.
I'm gonna make a bunch of them into seeds. And the rest I'm honestly gonna just turn into more baked potatoes as soon as I can.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Another 20 at least. And this isn't the most good food that we can have right now, but
Yeah.
it's certainly better than nothing. Drop off there.
So what's the best way to clad the horde base? Just to go from bottom to top, or...?
Just start from the outside and just go around. You don't need to be too specific with that cladding, because I'll be upgrading it later anyway. I'm going to have to.
Yeah, I just meant if we ran out of blocks, would it be better to have it starting at the bottom and going all the way around?
Oh, yes. In that case, yes, absolutely. Okay, well, at the very least, I'm not going to have lost my attributes by the time the horde arrives. I should have gotten rid of the debuff by the time the blood moon starts. I was quite concerned about that.
Yeah, that is a bit worrying. Like, I'm going to be all...
It's an awful time to die just before the blood moon.
Yeah.
Used to be a lot nastier. You'd lose maximum health or stamina, but it doesn't really impact you in that way anymore. But it is worth mentioning that when you lose the attributes that go away along with your loss of... when you die, you do lose access to skills that require that level of attribute. So it can lock you out of being able to do things like, for example, the forge. I can't build the forge until my death penalty is gone, which is in 1 minute.
Really annoying, yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, rather than it being a massive impact that is going to drag out and take ages for you to get through, it's about 30 minutes of you not being able to do a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Which is
come to help you dig.
Thank you. I think we're almost down to the stone layer, actually. Yeah, we are. So this is where a mine will begin.
I'm thirsty, so that's good because I've got some water on me.
It's thirsty work, digging.
It is.
Did you pick up the BDU top and stuff?
Not yet, I'll do it in a sec.
I'm going to head back out. I'll also make this a little bit less steep there as well.
Precarious, yeah.
Just so we can see out a little bit better. Being able to see out what's coming for us is, obviously quite important.
Yeah.
I've got some flagstone blocks that I can place down.
Nice. I already made a start. Did you see?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just walking up to it now.
Fantastic.
Doing a great job.
Got reduced max health at the moment, unfortunately. It's down to like 34.
How come?
I don't know. I think I just got too cold and hungry and hit too many times.
It isn't the accumulation of lots of... Yeah.
It might have been hits from the lumberjacks as well. So, yeah, it's all sort of added up.
Yeah. Just use bandages.
I'll have to make some.
Increase your max health.
Yeah.
So. Right. Tonight, we probably want to do a bit more mining in here to gather the materials.
Yeah.
That we're generally going to need. Because again, this will be the last day. So a lot of what I'm going to be focusing on during this horde night is just making a basic... well, the way I described it to Lady Sheila in previous times that I've used this kind of design during streams is it's kind of like a squirrel run. I don't know, depending on where you live, whether you'll have encountered that, but they over in Britain, there's this thing. I don't know. It's not saying it's like a national pastime is massively overstating it, but you'll sometimes get on the television where they will have, around the right sort of season for it, I guess, when the squirrels are particularly active. You will have people setting up assault courses and just filming them. Yeah. Sometimes they're quite intricate assault courses that require a lot of kind of abstract thought to try and navigate and overcome. And they'll just see how long it takes for the local squirrels to work out how to get across the assault course and get the food. They'll usually have some level of protection from the squirrels simply being able to jump from a nearby tree over to the end of the assault course. And in the same way, I'll try to set something up which will require the zombies to be particularly dexterous in a way that they're probably not going to be able to. Now, that does encourage them to get frustrated. If they keep trying to get to a place and keep falling shy of it, they'll become destructive instead of just ambling back up and trying again over and over and over without any possibility of success.
Yeah.
They'll start breaking things instead. So it's kind of a double-edged sword, which is why we need so much extra cladding, just to make sure that they can't just get through there and break everything.
I completely lost the thread of what you were saying then, and I thought you meant the squirrels became destructive, not the zombies.
As far as I'm aware, no.
Of these squirrels like destroying the squirrel runs because they're so annoyed that they can't get to their nuts.
That would be hilarious, but thankfully I don't think that is the case. My lord. Right. I'm going to start
We're actually doing pretty
down.
well. We're doing pretty well for the flagstone now.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Because, again, though, we're going to have to go on the inside, too. So it's not quite as straightforward as that. But now we can start smelting down the iron.
Oh, nice. You made your forge now, did you?
Yep, I have indeed.
Well done.
I'm very, very pleased with that. And I'm gobbling down these big potatoes like they're going out of fashion. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
My stomach is probably going to explode. If you ever tried to eat this,
I know.
this
If you
many
tried
big
to make
potatoes,
like one jacket potato with a nice bit of filling in it is like enough to keep me going all day.
yeah.
I know. I have a sedentary job and all, but
I'm fairly certain though that it's just a question of mass, and more specifically your capacity.
the size of my
mass.
stomach is not that big, you know.
There is an upper limit to how much a human can possibly eat and not pop. Right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn the remainder of these potatoes straight up into just jacket
Seeds
potatoes.
before. Oh right, yeah.
No, I've got 20 seeds.
Nice.
So we are good for that.
Sorry, I'm still distracted thinking about the evil squirrels. destroying the squirrel runs.
Sorry, 10 seeds, but again, that's going to be fine.
Okay.
Maybe I could make another 10, I suppose.
I'm starving again, so yeah, probably. Working in the cold seems to bring out my hungry side.
Actually, no. I really think that if you are starving again, let's just go ahead and cook everything we can into.
I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna get some more food, and I'm going to put on all my new gear that you got me and stuff, and make some bandages as well, because I don't like being out here with like 34 health.
Yep. Yeah. Sure.
No, I think every time I'm starving, it's taking a point or two off my max health.
It might do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Might be a side effect of it. Slowly gathering iron and brass in here. I want to make forged iron. Now to get that, I need clay. Okay, so we're going to need some dirt in here.
I have some dirt. Do you want me to put it into the forge?
I've got... Yeah, you know what? I'm popping 100 clay in there, and that should allow us to start getting at least the stuff together that we're going to... Like, crunch time. To be able to get the pickaxes and stuff going again. That's a huge thing. Once we can do that, that's really going to make
those iron pickaxes. Easier. Yeah, that will make it a lot easier.
Be sure to grab some grub.
Yeah, I just ate a load of potatoes. Like, ate all of the ones out of the fire that were there at the time.
All of them?
Well, no, they haven't all cooked. So there was only like 3 of them cooked.
I was like, well, rip us. That was all the food we had. No, that's fine. Okay. Go ahead and make 4 forged iron. Now, we will be able to make the iron bars, but I don't strictly think we should. I can make iron arrowheads. Again, though, I don't strictly think we should. Where are the tools? The iron pickaxes definitely need to be improved, though. There's an iron pickaxe there as well. Okay, I'm going to repair both of these. There we are.
Okay, so Mister, just use bandages to get your maximum health up. We have 1 piece of cloth.
There we go. There's 31 on the floor here.
Oh, thank you.
And there's an iron pickaxe.
Ooh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Is it repaired? Nice.
Yep. Well, that's what I made the forged iron for. Specifically to repair the pickaxes.
Very, very nice.
We're going to need a lot of stone.
Yeah.
So, it makes sense to try and keep hold of the materials necessary for it. Drop that iron off. And we're going to need a lot of iron, too. If we want iron bars, at any rate. Strictly speaking, not necessary now, though.
Yeah.
So...
Alright, then. So, make me some bandages.
We've got easily enough time here. We don't need that much stone there. Okay.
Any skill points? Yes, I got 4. Nice. So, I will take.
Smelt stone in the forge as well. I believe that's how you get cement. You just like smelt the stone itself.
Yeah.
But I don't believe there's really much reason to do that. You can make brick though out of stone in the forge, but it's not particularly durable compared to flagstone, the fully upgraded flagstone. So again, not the best use of your materials as a general rule. Sorry, what were you saying, Gina?
I can't remember.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Oh, we've got problems. We've got a lot of problems. Oh, we need to move. Sheila, run. Just leave. Come with me.
I'm coming.
Because they are right behind us. Just run. Just keep going. Yeah, they're coming after me. Okay, I will be using my gun for this. As soon as I get a bit more distance. I think this... No, they've lost me.
Nice.
That was a horde, and they were attracted to the sound of the forge and of the fireplace. That's why I was taking some of the wood out of the fireplace. I didn't want it to attract the
Yeah.
horde. But unfortunately, that did not work out my way. Is that a white? Really? Oh, that's nasty times. Or is it a military zombie? It might be a military zombie. Yeah, I think it's a military zombie.
I just hid in the horde base. I'm hiding out.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to remove this one. If I don't, it is gonna cause a lot of trouble for me. That's right. Keep hitting your legs if I can. And of course I start missing. Come on, legs. Just want to knock your legs off. That's all I want. Yeah, sure. You can wail on that stone all you want. Making any zombie into a crawler is a massive help, not because they are crawling and slow. It's more because it makes them easier to get headshots on. Because they will be crawling towards you, and that's basically just presenting the dome of their head.
Yeah, you mentioned that last time, actually. That's a pretty good idea.
Oh, that was rough. But I managed to remove it. Are you still safe over there?
Yeah, I'm in the horde base.
Okay.
I figured that would be the best place to go.
No, you're absolutely right.
I'm cold, though, so I need to get back to the other base.
Hey, you should just put the fire on.
I'll take my torch
Or
out.
a torch up.
Yeah.
If you're inside, the torch does not make enough noise to cause much of a problem for you.
I've got another 30 flagstone blocks I can put around this place as well, which is quite good.
Well,
We're getting there with it.
There's another zombie just outside, another military zombie as well. I'm going to try and plink it. Right, there we go, got it.
Well done.
No, I need to not be crouched. It knows I'm here. Run! Damn it. That cost me precious seconds.
Are you okay?
I may be.
Can I help? Or would that just make things worse?
I should be okay.
Okay.
I've made it up. And it lost track of me, so don't come out. Leave that door closed.
Okay, I'm staying in here.
Got it in the legs again. Damn it. Ah, you wily little scallywag, you. Ducking and weaving. Disapprove. Serpentine is not a tactic I want zombies to employ. I'm not getting the headshots I need to make this a fast fight. So I'm hemorrhaging arrows. That's okay. It happens. There we go. I'm using the large boulders to my advantage here.
Yeah, I spent a lot.
Yeah, there are quite a few outside.
I will stay put.
If you want to just dig down, you totally can. But while I'm out here, I may as well gather some more rock then. Make some more cobblestone. This is the advantage of having a load of tools on you. You never know when you're going to be stuck on a rock island because there are zombies all around you. If I can get over there, I mean, strictly speaking, I'm not going to need a whole day to get the defenses up. But if I can get over there, then we can make.
Like how thick do we want the ceiling on the basement to this little?
Doesn't need to, on the ceiling of the basement.
Yeah, like the floor of the.
Of the what?
The floor of the horde base. Like, do you want it like too thick or one?
Okay, I'm uncertain because you're using floor and ceiling and basement, and I'm not sure what you're talking about.
So basically,
I don't want to give you
the floor of the horde base
of the room that you're in.
The room that I'm in.
Are you talking about the ceiling to that room or the floor to that room?
I'm talking about the floor to that room where I'm digging down into to make a basement effectively. I think that's the idea, right?
Yeah.
How many?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Literally doesn't matter because it's the walls that will prevent the zombies from mining in, not the floor.
Right.
Because
Okay.
ideally there'll be a stairs to let us up, so the zombies would use the stairs rather than try to jump and dig. So
Yeah.
it's all about making the walls double thick. Anywhere a
Right.
zombie can get in needs to be basically insulated against their attack.
Yeah.
Because if there's a weak point, they will go straight for that weak point. So what we'll probably want to do is, if I can get enough forged iron together, which is questionable,
Yeah.
using the pickaxes on the small boulders rather than these large, like rocky outcrops, is a better idea because we'll get a sizable amount of iron back from that, and that will allow us to make the forged iron. If I can get a decent chunk of iron spikes, then we'll be able to use that to stay safe.
Right.
We may end up in like a wooden hut on top of a stone tower basement if we run out of time.
Yeah.
That'll be enough to stop the vultures from being a big concern, but it won't be ideal. It'll be improved upon as time goes by. And if this does end up being our like actual home base, then there's a lot of reasons to improve it. If it's just a horde base, then it's very easy to only go there when you're getting close to a horde, and otherwise ignore
Yeah.
it largely. Very glad we cleared out of that house, though, because those were military zombies coming through. That would have been particularly nasty for us.
That would have been nasty. At least that saved the house as well, you know.
Possibly. I mean, we haven't been back there to have a look at the damage. We'll go back there and find that they've broken the forge and destroyed the chest, and all of the stuff is respawned in the time it took us to check.
Yeah.
And that is honestly part of the problem. You know, it's just the way the game rolls. You got to be fast. You can change the config files. I think that by default, when a container gets broken, it drops like a backpack bag. That has a fairly small time to live in the game world.
Yeah.
You can change that though, and I probably would recommend doing it, if I'm perfectly honest. I haven't done it in this case, but had I thought about it, I might have gone into the config files and changed that, just for those kinds of instances, because it's very gamey for your chest full of iron armor and bullets to just vanish because something broke it and you were too busy trying to avoid being killed to go back and pick it up off the floor. It would make sense if it was food and it had been several days, but when it's more likely to be something like iron tools and 5 minutes, it's like, that kind of sucks a bit.
Yeah.
I'm creeping back towards the house, specifically because I've frightened myself by talking about this. So I'm going to go.
I'm going to go and put all my stuff away in a chest.
Yes. Hopefully, no zombies inside, but there is every chance that there are. So I'm going to sneak around outside first. Did they break through the wall? Seeing a lot of light bleed outside, so it's quite possible they did. It looks largely safe out here, Sheila, but take care if you do.
Will do.
It looks like that's just some sort of lighting artifact that it's peering through the house. My stamina's so bad. I need to drink some water to increase it. There we go. That should help. In fact, it helped a lot. Right, they smashed one wall. I'm not seeing anything else destroyed inside. I mean, the door's gone, but the other door we left open, so...
Yeah.
Right, okay, I'm gonna fix that. Rather, I would if I had wood. Let's see. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Damn. Don't suppose you have some wood, Sheelab?
Let me have a look. What do I have? 21 wood.
Yeah, if you could bring that over.
Sure, where are you? In the house?
In the house, yeah. It's clear from what I can see. As far as I'm aware, it's fine. Some more iron in there.
Yes. I nearly went the wrong way then. How terrible. We're on day 7 now, so we've got like, we're getting there.
Yeah, we've got the night to make use of, but we're gonna have... Here you go.
Not the rest of the day, so...
Yeah, so if you want to go ahead and repair some of the stuff in here, I'm going to grab... we need a door and we... well, if you'd like to repair it yourself...
Oh, if I
that's
repair
fine as
it,
well.
okay. So is it just like replacing the doors and stuff?
Yeah, replace the door, replace that wall. I'm
Okay.
going to go out and I'm going to chop down some trees in the night. I'm going to take my good axe because I'm going to be faster with that. And right now, reducing the amount of time that I'm out making noise is more important
Yeah.
than keeping the durability on an axe. Of course, you know, having stamina also speed. There we go. Right. So, come morning, the things that we're going to need. We need wood. We need a lot more dirt.
Yeah.
I've got a chunk of stone, so
I'll be
able to put together
as well.
Yes, we will. That's a very good point. That being said, you can, if you're very careful with the sort of base design that I'm going to be using, melee. It's risky, but it's possible.
Very careful being the operative word.
Yeah. Super duper careful. Right.
Super duper woofer careful.
Super duper woofer?
Woofer, yeah.
Car?
I can't even like talk today. Super
Is
duper
that a
woofer.
pupper or a speaker? I can't tell.
Subwoofer, that's like a really big dog, isn't it?
I think that's a dog in the water, isn't it?
Maybe.
It's a swimming doggo. Still nothing creeping up on me. This is good. Still nothing. Good. Alright, getting loads of stone, and I managed to mine quite about 500 small stones last night. Well, actually, in the first part of the night. It's almost 4 a.m. So
are we needing some more? I'm gonna just add all the cobble and stuff that I've made onto the building.
Yep, by all means.